Feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Here's Dart. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
19, Tiger, 19, Dragon, 60.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 42 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run straight ahead with Jeanty. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
70 Lions.
To throw is Dart. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Cade Otton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because, you know, coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get a big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. McCarthy operating from the gun. A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Travis Hunter, the intended target, but it'll be second down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Etienne will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the 43, here's second and a couple.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, Dart. To the sideline and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Tiger.
Dart from the gun on third down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. On first down, it's Genty. And it'll be a minimum pickup here, as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-7 our score after one, right here on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 6.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, set. 70 Lion.
Looking to throw, Dart. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Dart going to look to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the give, Genty. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
To throw now, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
On third down, here's Genty. He's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ashton Genty halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bucs have regained the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14 to 10.
14. Vikings 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Powering his way forward. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Looking to throw McCarthy. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
From the shotgun, McCarthy looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now first and 10 at the 11.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Vikings.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. ETN bringing in another one. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Here we go, set.
A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Travis Etienne with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Vikings have yet again retaken the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing his dart. Wide open receiver complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Vikings 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they're going to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Here's McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Completes this to Addison out left. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line.
And the Vikings, first down.
Here we go.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Vikings.
Now McCarthy. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Addison, 28 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Point after here coming up.
For the extra point.
And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Vikings 24, Buccaneers 21. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this belongs to the Vikings.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
It's second and 8 at the Buccaneers 25-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
And the Vikings, first down.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter.
Well, not exactly a banner return.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed.